Hi,
we usually have a little introduction with our BS in Fresno, and we're going to play that right for you right now.
There we go.
Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see, and bluebirds singing a song, nothing but bluebirds all day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right, noticing the days hurrying by when you're in love. Oh my, how they fly. Oh, blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on.
Hi, I'm Salo.
And I'm Barb. And wasn't that a great intro?
It was. I love that, and I love the way you sing. We're BS in Fresno.
Yes.
Barb and Salo.
Blue skies smiling at me.
Life is about having fun.
Yes, it is.
Right. I love it. And today what we're going to be talking about, I'm a chiropractor here in Fresno, and Barb is...
I'm a massage therapist and Reiki master.
I just thought I'd identify. I figure everybody knows who we are by now, but I guess if you're going to watch this again in the future, you should know who we are.
That's right.
So I just wanted to talk a little bit about 2012, since we are in January of 2012, and later on in the program we're going to be talking about Max the Crystal Skull, which will be coming to Fresno, Madera area on February 4th, 2012.
Exciting stuff coming up to Fresno.
It's great. But this is the year that everybody's been waiting for. We've been waiting for 2012, and everybody's saying, hey, what is all about 2012? Are we going to fall into the ocean? Are we going to have major earthquakes? Are we all going to go into World War III? Or what I like to think is, it's not doomsday, but bloomsday. We are spiritually waking up. And if you think about this month, we have had a major time shift. And what I mean by that is, hasn't it felt like, last year was really fast, and even though it is happening fast now, there's these moments that as if time is standing still. And the Mayans also talked about the Mayan calendar, talking about the end of times, and what they were talking about was that we are going to be multidimensional beings of light. We're spiritually waking up to the true potential of who we are, following our dreams, leaving those old jobs behind, those old relationships, and just finding out what makes us happy. And that's what this year is about. Also, numerology-wise, if you add up 2012, the 2, the 0, the 1, and the 2, and bring it down to a single digit, it is a 5. And what that means is freedom, fun, and adventure. A lot of us will be traveling short distances and also maybe long distances. We also may be getting those new jobs, going back to school, finding those new spiritual friends, going to workshops, having a lot more social activity. But also the number 5 also means change, 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 change. So as Peter was saying about being conservative, it's about just kind of getting out of that box and kind of doing what you really wish that you would do all those years that you always wished about it.
Love and embrace that change.
I just love it.
Give it a great big hug.
It's great. So that kind of weird energy that you're feeling this month is the fact that the new earth is here, as Eckhart Tolle wrote in his book. What is actually happening is there's more of a vibration increasing right now. I think that was my box, so I did not do anything else.
You haven't had dinner yet, so it's nothing else.
Yeah, so it was not me. It's about raising our vibration, and we're going into this new higher vibration of the new earth, and then it is splitting off into the old earth. So this month we are being challenged with a lot of drama, trauma, and chaos. Which path are you going to choose? Are you going to have the agents of distraction in your life, keeping you from your life purpose, going with the drama, trauma, and chaos? Are you going to engage with that? Or are you going to raise your vibration and start to go with a group of people and your spiritual group and where you really want to be for 2012 and beyond? So the earth is actually splitting, and when you think about it, this sign, the figure 8 or the infinity sign, is almost like the sacred geometry of what we call the Vescus Piscis. And so it's when two worlds meet. In the center is the center of nothingness. It's kind of like a void, and that's where we're at the first few months of this year. We won't know the direct direction of where we're heading until around astrologically a little bit in spring, and then later on when we begin to have, we're going to have Jupiter start to go into Cancer in in June, and then we're going to have some other astrological alignments happening where we're going to have Neptune in Pisces occurring. This hasn't happened in hundreds and thousands of years, and we just got through a 12-year period of Pisces and Aquarius. What does that mean? Well, the Neptune in Aquarius means that we saw a lot of change in technology and on the internet. And Aquarius is very much the inventor and has a lot to do with electronics. Neptune is almost like the dreamy planet. And we've had that for the last 12 years. Now we're going to have that Neptune go into Pisces, which is its natural sign. It's about having our dreams come true over the next 14 years. If you ever wanted to write that book, or you wanted to go and explore and be a public speaker, or like we're having our TV show, It's a Dream Come True, it's about you will be supported in the universe. But part of that is going to be up and down through this year, and as June comes and we have that changeover from Jupiter into Cancer, and then we're also going to have that Neptune into Pisces, we're going to start to see the ball move forward, and then especially in the fall, we're going to be set and have a better idea of where we're going. Right now it seems like a little bit of a limbo, but we will get there, and it's great. And the more that you raise your vibration through meditation, yoga, taking a walk, being in nature, petting your dog, taking classes to inspire or raise your intuition, coming in for sound therapy, and that's what we do, is we help people get in touch with their guides and angels through the sound therapy, and also spiritually wake up their DNA, then you can kind of get there, and it'd be kind of great and everything. So we've been noticing these changes in our patients, and it's a great time to be born, and so it's not about being fearful, thinking that we're going to fall into the ocean or have these major changes. Yes, we will see some earth changes happen, but they will be in the areas where people's consciousness, actually, if they have a lot of fear, then through the law of attraction, a lot of that gets attracted for the spiritual lesson. My guides have always said, and my angels have said, is that we don't have to learn our spiritual lessons through drama, trauma, and chaos. We can actually learn our lessons through grace and ease and harmony and balance. And all you have to do is believe in yourself and just get rid of everything that you were taught from your parents, the school system, and everything else. Just pivot and be who you are. And from that, you'll be really surprised all the things. As there's a saying, just be yourself because everybody else is taken in the universe. So, and I just wanted to give it over a little bit to Barb because she's going to have a workshop coming up, and this is also how you can raise your vibration through Reiki and get there for 2012.
Well, I always tell my students that if you want to make changes, take a Reiki class, because I always tell my Reiki 1 students, it's like if you come in, after you take the Reiki class, be prepared for the 40 days, 40 nights. Some Reiki masters call it 21 days of change. But usually after a Reiki class, things will start shifting and changing. Things that are working in your life are going to continue to work well in your life. Things that need to let go and things that need to change are going to change and evolve. Relationships may change, jobs may change, places where you live may change, and it can be done either one of two ways. It can be either pulled out of your cold dead hands, or you can just let go. So Reiki is a great way of changing your life. If you're ready and open and willing to embrace the change, then take a Reiki class. I have one coming up Saturday, February 18th from 9:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's on my website, www.barbhcmt.com. Also, I have a Reiki 2 class, because some people have already taken Reiki 1. I have a Reiki 2 class that will be on Saturday, March 24th from 9:30 till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Again, on my website at www.barbhcmt.com. And look under the Massage and Reiki page, and it'll give you some information about the classes. And also the events page will also give you a little bit more information about the classes.
And be ready for that spiritual change, because there's, shift happens when you take Reiki.
That's right.
It does.
It will rock and roll. The people who have taken, when I took Reiki, I guess my Reiki master told me, oh, it's going to change your life. It's like, yeah, whatever. And then when I started teaching Reiki, then I started looking back at my life. It's like, wow, after I took Reiki, my life really changed a great deal. Everything that I had known was no longer there. It had turned upside down, and it was beautiful. It was all the changes that came to me were absolutely necessary and absolutely needed, and it made my life even more beautiful and fulfilling.
And I call that divine timing. When you're ready, it happens. It's like peeling away a layer of the onion.
Yes.
And from that, we can be our true divine light within ourselves and experience this wonderful interaction of engaging here on planet Earth with the possibilities of our dreams. And that's what it's about. And even when people come in for sound therapy, too, by raising their vibration and helping their psychic centers get online by activating that pineal gland, which is that little gland in the center of our head, that little sound wave will get you going. You will see your life change. I can almost guarantee it. It's amazing the amount of shifts that happened with my patients, and it's lots of fun. I always tell Barb I'm always in trouble in some way because when people come in, watch out.
That's right. Stand in line, folks.
That's great. And so the next thing that we're going to also be happening here is that I will be having a sound healing workshop. I think it's Saturday.
Yes, it's Saturday.
This Saturday, the 21st of January.
Still in January.
And I have about 6 people already signed up. And so I teach sound therapy, and I don't do it very often. I learned from 2 acupuncturists in Sedona, Arizona. I also studied with world-renowned sound healer Jonathan Goldman. He's written several books. I'm also a member of the Healing Music Organization in Santa Cruz, and I do a lot of research in sound and alpha waves. And so this is an opportunity where I will show you the beginning points of how you can work on your family, your friends, yourself, also help with back pain, sinuses, and also how to raise your vibration. We'll be talking a little bit about the history of sound, vibration, and the whole healing process. And it'll be from 9:30 to 1 o'clock or so on this Saturday coming up, the 21st of January. And if you'd like, just give me an email at Salo, that's S as in Sarah, ALO, the number 2, at Comcast.net. I know one of my close friends, when she watched our first show, said, you guys sound like an infomercial. Yes, we do.
Call now. Operators are standing by.
Yes, we do.
We have 3 more at this price.
My guides and angels wanted us to get the information out, even though it does sound like an infomercial. But, we just wanted to make sure that, we offer these services and want people to know what we're about, and we're right here in the Tower District.
Yes, and these things are offered here in Fresno.
How cool.
Yes.
And with that, what we're going to do is we're going to be talking about Max the Crystal Skull coming right back after this commercial.